Alrighty guys, and welcome back to more Tales of Berseria. It's been about 2 weeks since I last played this game, but here we are, about to hop into more TOB. I believe we just got done fighting Alfred, and we gotta go tell the crew what happened. It looks like we gotta actually talk to Grimoire really quick. So before we get today's gameplay session started, what we're gonna do, tend to the expeditions. We're gonna go ahead and do Quickie Peninsula again. I don't even think we got everything here. Yeah, we do. I think we unlocked everything. We completed all the expeditions, which is lovely. Alright, cool. So that's our source of money now. We just go out, find some treasure, sell it, and boom, money.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Innominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malachim that Innominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Innominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malachim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor?
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no, then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a scarlet night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect! You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try, at least.
Huh. I wonder
When's
if they're
the
turning
next
into
Scarlet
Seraphim.
3 years after the Advent.
It's possible.
In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh! So if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Innominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Damn.
Where's the nearest life
That's
spring?
what they calling it
Our
nowadays?
best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Killerhouse.
Horizon?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava!
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
Killerhouse.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Innominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I put my money on.
It's just a theory, but it's just a game theory.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
Alright. Killer Rouse. That sounds like a damn rapper name. Killer Rouse in the building. Yeah, yeah. It's your boy Killer Rouse. Yeah. About to deliver it to you soft and sweet though. What kind of rapper says that? It's your your boy Killer Rouse on the track. Killer Rouse. Come on, though. That does sound like a damn artist name, Killer Rouse. All right, let's see if there's. Yo, she better not fall off the back of that. Is there any new? Nope. All right, I thought maybe by that cutscene they would just give us some new targets. Why she look like she gonna fall off from that? Yeah, she look like she about to scold the hell out of her. All right, let's talk to your boy.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrid's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some Lord of Calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye. You can count on us.
Look at that. They don't fucking sit here and waste time on petty arguments. That's why I like the pirates. These pirates are amazing. So here we go. Let's go ahead and view this Death of the Captain skit before we head on.
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Ifrid's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief, and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this. Destroying someone like that. Turning them into a puppet. It's unconscionable.
Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Ifrid proved that.
Right.
His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah. The heart is eternal.
Listen to your heart, what it's telling to you. Listen to your heart. Alright, looks like we gotta go to Helives, dude, so here we go. We can't go nowhere else but the Helives. All around the world, we can make time. Rapping in the stomach cause I'm in my prime. Born in the north, I sworn to entertain you. Cause I'm down for the state of Pennsylvania. Alright, sorry. I just really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dun, 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 boo, boo, boo.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Innominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me?
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
Bruh. That dude's basically...
We're making good time.
Kuragana is basically Brook.
The only problem is that ceremony that Arturius was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Ifrid said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Innominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Innominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will.
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Oh boy. And then cutscene time! Why do I have a feeling it's gonna come out of the sea? It's gonna be a Leviathan boss fight, isn't it? No, it's an eagle. A bird. A hawk. Whoa! That's one huge ass domain, if that's what I think it is. Damn, people literally just went dead. Damn, no emotion having ass. I don't feel anything. Single file line walking ass people.
Hey, please guys, let's not fight!
We're gonna fight. This dude. That's the greatest hockey ever. I'm about to suppress all y'all emotions. Like, that's way too powerful, my dude. That's too broke. We gotta fix that by killing the person behind that. Is anybody on our ship gonna be affected by that?
This is a domain?
Innominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexen!
Damn it, dude. Making another side trip. Oh, man. All these things keep happening.
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no!
I assume it doesn't affect Seraphim. Or Therians, for that matter.
Look,
or demons.
It's that merchant. You're all right.
I do not deserve to be all right.
My boy about to jump into the water and die.
Used people. Stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business.
This dude about to drown himself.
My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
No, wait!
Wow. That's a turn. That's a turn for the worse.
Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
We're gonna suppress our emotions. But little did they know people were gonna just kill themselves.
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
That's pretty stupid.
First they steal humanity's rudder. And now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here. Unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Yeah, burning down Helaviz for the first time don't seem as bad as this, huh? Don't seem as bad as stripping people's free will.
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
Alrighty then. So, people's will are starting to be stripped. We got a skit here. We're going to go ahead and view it, and then we're going to view this sub-event coming up. But right now, let's view the skit.
Innominat suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all! It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even under such strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Logris.
Oh wow, expanding domain of Innominat. Let's watch that skit as well.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominat's power spread? When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexon is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet, or...
dead by their own hands.
Innominat created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well, don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
Artorias. Well, fuck it. Might as well, you know, strip the world of its emotions and have people kill themselves, because, you know, that's my ideal world. Fuck it. What kind of fuck up?
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominat suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Man, these dudes ain't got no personality, dog. I would not want to live in this world, fam. Just think of all the entertainment. There would be no entertainment, fam. No entertainment, no fun. This is literally the no fun domain. You thought Velvet's no fun zone was no fun, but this is truly no fun. God damn, this is literally the greater definition of no fun zone. Wow, Artorias, you're kind of lame. Artorias is a horrible villain. Like, in terms of motivations, like, wow. Artorias. Well, can't wait to deliver him these hands, though. That's gonna make me feel better.
First, I took nectar to escape all my hardships, and I drank to run from all my pain. Even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town.
Bruh.
What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, drinking is a far better option than falling under Innominat's control.
My boy sounded like he was still himself, but at the same time, I don't know. Jesus, these people sound dead AF. These are the type of dudes you do not want at a party. Alright, level up.
Good luck out there.
Yup. Alright, so let's talk to this sub-event guy.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilou's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Wow, I'm surprised he remembers that. Like, literally, this entire domain, this entire fucking thing is gonna take away culture. It's gonna take away so much just from the world itself with this whole fucking thing Artorias is doing, stripping the people of emotion. Well, this is literally, these villains are just dumb. Like, at this point, these villains suck. That's the best they can do. They still about to catch these hands. They still about to catch these hands, my boy. Alright, investigate the situation in Logris. I can't even get past here. Oh wait, Logris is the other side. Alright. Can I even use a wart bottle? Yes, I can. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is probably just check out the field to Logris. They may got some new monsters, but right now I'm probably just gonna jump skip us to Logris, and I'll see you guys in about probably a couple of seconds. Alrighty guys, so there are no new enemies on the way here, but we got some new sub-events on the way here, so let's... This dude's not gonna jump, is he?
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
That's OD.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
That's crazy. Dude said, oh, you growing old? Kill yourself. God damn. That's actually horrible. That's actually horrible, my boy.
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society.
See what I was talking about earlier? It's getting rid of so much shit.
It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my Rhinostagros.
Damn. No more video games. No more collections. No more of that hentai. None of that. The only time you doing that, unless we need you to reproduce a new human. And then after you do that, and after you grow to be 25 years old, kill yourself.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride.
Wow.
Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Alrighty, so we made it to a new sub-event.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
Yup. I don't see how, why, it's just, man, that's crazy. This is legitimately crazy. My boy, no emotions, nothing at all, my boy. You think there's a sub-event in here? Yup, there is.
I knew it. I said all along that taverns are dens of evil. Now there is no one left who desires that demon drink. It clouds man's judgment and causes good people to fall into corruption and sin. It should never have existed. Taverns shall now only live on in history books.
I've always opposed the sale of nectar and intoxicating drinks. From now on, those places once known as taverns should be used to distribute food equally to all.
Flavor is irrelevant. It is enough for food to fill the stomach and contain the nutrients necessary for survival. Food is not something that should be enjoyed.
But eating is part of being alive. If you can't enjoy your food, how can you enjoy your life? I don't want to live like that.
I ain't trying to live like that. What the fuck was Artorias thinking? The fuck you on, Unc? What you on, my boy? Our father, for Lafayette, actually. This is where we should be going next. I don't think we can get in there, though.
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
I hope so. There has to be.
What about the red wings or the blood wings?
Mommy!
That was a child.
Whoa. Angels? Oh, this we SMT now. Percival.
Mommy! I'm scared! Mommy!
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
Hey, Prince Percival.
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Why couldn't you replace Eleanor for us? Oh boy, SMT baby. Oh man, 78. They're resistance to everything I do. But I'm about to eat that ass up. With some flame. About to do twin whip on that ass.
Demons? In the capital?
No, they're molecules.
She tried to jump on me. Girl, this ain't Final Fantasy 4. You ain't Kane, you ain't a Dragoon.
You won't get away.
I'll finish this. Eat it.
Sun City.
No escape.
Die!
You're wide open. No escape.
My boy. This tree though.
No escape.
This tree though. Like, come on now.
No escape. Die. You're wide open. No escape. Die.
Alright, here we go.
No escape. You're wide open. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just
Swag. Crush.
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
My boy, we got SMT demons now. We're Merkaba.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl...
Looks like those Malakim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
Oh, we gotta go back to the villa,
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
Back into the catacombs. Oh, we gotta go back into the sewers, dude. Oh, no. They're gathering everyone whose emotions are still intact in the royal villa. Hey, my boy Percival. And you know what they could have did? Because I feel like Eleanor is just hella, like, generic as a character. I feel like Prince Percival's like kind of background and story would have been interesting if they just made Prince Percival Eleanor. Personally, if they just made that switch, if they just made Prince Percival Eleanor and just in general, I think that would have been pretty cool. So it would have been Princess Eleanor or something. Because the whole thing about him not being able to do anything he wanted was pretty interesting to me. Just him right there, and then he finally became free, hanging out with Velvet and them, right? And that would have been pretty cool, honestly. But anyway, here we are, about to go into the Verona Catacombs again.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will.
Innominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him.
Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
Is Tabitha alright? Probably.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her...
She'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
What?
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
Alright, let's go to the villa then. Let's do it.